The beautiful pressure of the World Series. Sometimes it does more than just test your limits. It redefines them. Walker Buehler has the ball in his hands on 1 day of rest in a season in which he missed almost 2 years after a second Tommy John surgery. It's a great tradition of the World Series going back 100 years to Walter Johnson in 1924, a starter coming out of the bullpen, to Randy Johnson, to Madison Bumgarner, to Chris Sale, and now Walker Buehler.
For the Dodgers, 3 outs away from their 8th World Championship. Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, Alex Verducci trying to extend the Yankees season. First pitch from Buehler. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's the one thing to watch for. Okay, adrenaline will be fine with the miles per hour, but the command, really have the command. When you are forced to pitch in an earlier, obviously 2 days rest, that's usually what suffers.
Volpe takes a strike, 1-1. Volpe saved him yesterday. Had the grand slam. Felt like it was over before that. He said not yet. Helped force this game 5. Leads off the 9th. And a little cue shot up along first, foul. Walker Buehler, who for a lot of the regular season was fighting just to show that he belonged on the postseason roster. A most improbable 9th inning character out there for the Dodgers trying to finish this off. His 1-2 pitch. Whistles away, 97 but not close.
Yeah, see that again. He's going to have the miles per hour because he is. There's no start in America that gets you as revved up at pitching the 9th inning.
The 2-2. Breaking pitch. Grounded to third. Muncy's got it. 1 gone in the 9th. So now it's Austin Wells. All these to look back on and say, what if? Wells takes a strike. This Dodger franchise, the pride of a long history, goes back to Brooklyn in 1890. The thrill of the dominance in the regular season, but the frustration of falling short recently. This close to putting those demons to rest. This close to validating a decade of dominance. They won it in 2020, and they tell you that they're proud of that, but there's still this empty feeling that they didn't get to truly celebrate it. They didn't get to have that parade. This close to celebrating like it's 88. 2-1 on Wells.
Somehow, if Wells gets on, I'm sure Aaron Boone will pinch run for him.
Two and 2. '98 wins during the regular season, pushed and tested the whole way though. Buehler's 2-2.
Whew, these Yankee fans have been on their feet a long time tonight.
Count is full. Tying run at the plate in a 7-6 game. Bottom of the 9th inning, game 5. Dodgers have a 3-1 series lead. Austin Wells on a 3-2. Swings and misses. The Dodgers are 1 out away. Walker Buehler is 1 out away.
7 of the 12 pitches have been the breaking ball, and that has got the perfect feeling and the perfect rotation.
And it's up to the former Dodger, Alex Verdugo, to try and keep things alive for the Yankees. Buehler throws and misses downstairs. Top of the order, Gleyber Torres, if Verdugo can reach. Dave Roberts giving directions to his outfielders. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 on Verdugo. The Dodgers a strike away from a championship, from a proper celebration. Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series! They cap off their 8th World Championship with a comeback for the ages from down 5-0 to win it 7-6 in 5 games in this clash of the Titans. The Dodgers over the Yankees, and Walker Buehler of all people, who is questionable even to make the postseason roster down the stretch, comes on 2 days after he starts Game 3 and saves Game 5. It's the largest comeback win in a clinching game in World Series history. The Yankees cracked the door open, and a team that has been tested and calloused, and Dave Roberts said became tougher than any team he's been around, kicked that door open and clinched the World Series.
I will say this, it's one of the best managerial jobs I've ever seen in a World Series and a playoffs, and Dave Roberts, you were amazing with that roster, with those moves, with those choices. It all worked out. It wasn't the prettiest at times as far as bullpen games, the amount of guys they had to use, but they used their entire roster this postseason.
Teoscar Hernandez wins the ring. So does Shohei Ohtani in his first time in the postseason. And there's your likely MVP, Freddie Freeman, who homers in the first 4 games. Mookie Betts becomes the first active player with 3 rings with the Red Sox in 2018. In his first year with the Dodgers in 20. And now he can really celebrate in 2024. And redemption for the Dodgers, validation for Dave Roberts. Even with all his success in the regular season, his team's failures in the postseason meant that he was feeling pressure coming into this October. But he guided them back from the brink of elimination in the division series to a championship series where they were pushed. I mean, he had to truly manage the Dodgers through this run. Down to that celebration we go. Here's Tom Verducci.
I am with Mookie Betts. And Mookie, if this is the signature game of the LA Dodgers, winning the World Championship, coming from down 5 runs in the 5th, down 1 run in the 8th, championship team.
I mean, we're obviously resilient, but there's so much love in this clubhouse that won this game today. That's what it was. It was love. It was grit. I mean, it was just a beautiful thing, and I'm just proud of us, and I'm just happy for us.
Mookie, the winning run scored with your at-bats. The fourth time you saw Luke Weaver in this World Series. One pitch. Take us through your game plan, that approach.
Oh, at that point, I was just, don't strike out. Put one in play right there. You never know what's going to happen. And I had a little talk with Freddie right before that because I didn't know what to do. And Freddie just said, trust your gut. And so I went up there and just said, put it in play.
Your third ring. This time, there's a parade that comes with it, Mookie.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. We come in L.A.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Now to Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Tom. We're waiting for Walker right here. Walker. Walker, when you woke up this morning, did you have any inkling you'd be closing out the clinching game of this series?
No, I didn't throw a ball until I went out there, so no.
After all you went through, missed almost 2 years, you had an up and down season. What does it mean to you to do what you did tonight?
Obviously for me personally, huge. Two years off, 2 surgeries. It's a lot. For our organization, we deserve this. We've been playing really good baseball for a lot of years, and 2020 and whatever, but they can't say a whole lot about it now.
How did you feel out there?
I don't know. It's hard to explain. I felt like I weighed about 5 pounds, and wish I was in a little better shape so my heart could have handled it better, but it worked out in the end.
The team. You guys were down 2-1 in the division series to the Padres. You were down 5-0 tonight. What is it about this group that makes it so resilient?
There's just a lot of ways we can win baseball games. Obviously, the superstars we have on our team, and the discipline, just kind of all adds up, and that's a big inning. It's just wild.
Walker, congratulations. Thank you.
All right, Kenny. Shohei Ohtani, the guy that was supposed to get him over the top, certainly helped get him here, but it was the rest of the cast that won it. With Ohtani struggling in this World Series, everybody else around him picked up the pieces, and here they are as champions. Back down to the field, here's Tom.
Blake Treinen, what an effort. At the end of a long season, you've worked hard in this World Series. A lot of emotion after that last strikeout. How are you feeling physically tonight?
I feel great right now. It's the favor of the Lord on my body. I've been praying just to be ready and able for this team when they need me. Man, what a moment for our team to down 5-0. What a moment for us to come back.
Yeah, no one's ever done that before, Blake. Coming 5 runs down to clinch the World Series. What does that say about the LA Dodgers?
Well, I've been very blessed to be a part of this organization for my 5th year now. In my first year, we were very blessed to have a World Series in Texas. And there's been a lot of people that want to discredit 2020. And I don't want to harp on this a lot, but it's so great to see the guys that are still here from then, Doc, the players, front office, being able to finally silence the critics on this, because every year has its challenges. Everybody has the same playing field. That's an amazing team we just played. This team has 0 quit in it. And every single night, if we don't have the outcome we want, there's always guys out there picking each other up and challenging ourselves to be better. And that's why we won tonight.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So few championships have been so well earned. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to you, Joe.
All right, Tom. So the Dodgers win their 8th World Championship. And for the 4th time, they do it over the Yankees. 7 games in 1955. Complete game 2-hit shutout from Johnny Padres to clinch their first title after the Yankees had beaten the first 5 head-to-head matchups. Then in 63, they sweep the Yankees behind the dominant pitching of Koufax and Drysdale, and again Padres. And then in 1981, the late Fernando Valenzuela pitches the toughest, grittiest game of his life to turn that series around. And they do it here in 2024. This is back what it looked like when they got their first title, when the Bums, as they called them, finally found a way to win it. Tommy Lasorda celebrating in 1981. Freddie Freeman started this show with the grand slam, the walk-off grand slam in Game 1, the first one in World Series history. And they capped the World Series with more history, the largest comeback win in a clinching game, from down 5-0 to win 7-6. Plenty more to come. The trophy presentation on the other side of the break. The Los Angeles Dodgers, the champions of baseball in 2024.
The Dodgers are the
Your Dodgers have won the World Series.
Celebrate the champs like the champs with exclusive tees, caps, hoodies, and more. Available now at MLBshop.com.
Rolling down Imperial Highway, the big nasty red at my side. Santa Ana winds blowing hot from the north. I love LA. I love LA.
Final of 7-6 here in Game 5. The Dodgers beat the Yankees in the World Series. Now once again, as the Yankees standing in their way, it has been in more than half of their World Series appearances, and for the 4th time out of their 8 titles, it's the Yankees that they take down. Did it in 55, did it in 63, 1981, and now in 2024. Let's go back down to the field. Ken Rosenthal.
Teoscar, down 5-0. Cole was pitching great. What did you guys tell yourselves?
I mean, we just take advantage of every mistake that they make in that inning. We put some good at-bats together. We put the ball in play. You know, a lot of people say when you put the ball in play, things might happen. It happened to us in that inning, and we scored 5 runs.
You're pitching at the end. It was almost as if you were running out of arms. What did you think of Treinen and of Walker Buehler?
They were amazing. I always said it. We're winning this because of the bullpen, because of the pitching staff that give us a chance to stay in the game, keep pushing, let's score runs, and win the game.
You came to Los Angeles to win a World Series, to play in a World Series. Now that you've won one, what is going through your mind?
Man, it's a dream come true. Obviously, I'm really happy to be part of this. This is amazing. I'm feeling great. It just so many things that I'm feeling right now.
Teo, congratulations. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, so the Dodgers world champions, and time to make that official down on the field. Kevin Burkhardt, take it away for the ceremony.
Joe here with Commissioner Rob Manfred. And ladies and gentlemen, for the 8th time in their history, the Los Angeles Dodgers are World Series champions. Let's introduce who we have here. President and CEO Stan Kasten is here. President of Baseball Ops Andrew Friedman. Executive VP General Manager Brandon Gomes is here. Manager Dave Roberts is here. And the rest of the Los Angeles Dodgers are here. And it's time to present the Commissioner's Trophy. Commissioner, all you.
On behalf of all of us in Major League Baseball, I want to congratulate the World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers. It's now my pleasure and honor to present this trophy to the President of the Dodgers, Stan Kasten.
Well, we were just talking, Stan, that was a wild ride. What was it like watching this whole postseason and especially this series?
I mean, it was tense every night, every game until the very last out. But I tell you what, I know why they call it the World Series, because this is the best feeling in the world.
Raise that up and enjoy it, Stan. Congratulations. Let's bring on Andrew Friedman here. And Andrew, you know, the depth of this team was really tested this whole postseason, right? All the injuries, you dealt with 2 during the regular season. The most gratifying thing for you about this whole organization and this team is what?
I got to tell you, the number of fingerprints all over this win, from our scouting departments, player development, analysts, there's just a number of people who contributed to add to this group, this special group of players that not only competed the way they did, but they prepared. And what Blake Treinen and Walker Buehler did to finish this game out is incredible.
Andrew, congratulations.
Thank you.
Talk to Dave Roberts, huh? Dave, you won it in 2020. You didn't get your parade because of the COVID situation. Well, you said you wanted a parade. You're going to get your parade. How does that sound?
Yeah! Who wants a parade? Berkey, I'm just so, first and foremost, I thank God. I thank my players, their families, the coaching staff, training staff, ownership, scouting, player development. As Andrew said, the fingerprints on Dodger Nation. This trophy belongs to everybody.
Dave, this team's so resilient. Obviously, the incredible win in Game 1. You're down 5-0 in this game. How unbelievable was it to watch your guys keep fighting back?
It's unbelievable. You know, we had a great season, went through a lot of adversity. A lot of people counted us out, but every single one of these guys, and a lot of people that aren't here with us on this stage, made an impact. And these guys believed in one another. Even when we were down 5-0, they persevered, kept fighting, and now we're world champions.
Yeah, you are. Dave, one last one about this game specifically. Big moment, there were so many. But you go out to the mound in the 8th, and you talk to Blake Treinen, and you leave him in the game. Tell us about that conversation and why you left him in.
Yeah, you know what? I just wanted to look in Blake's eyes. Blake's our guy. Blake's been our guy. I just wanted to slow the game down a little bit. I looked in his eyes. I said, how you feeling? How much more you got? He said, I want it. I trusted him.
World champs, how's that sound, Dave?
Oh my, world champions! Let's go!
All right, we've got one more thing to do. Come on over here, Freddie. This is the Willie Mays Most Valuable Player Award presented by Chevrolet. Freddie Freeman, it's all yours. After everything that you've gone through this year, how special is this whole thing, winning it all, the MVP to you?
This is everything. I'm telling you, I wouldn't be here without the support of everybody in these shirts tonight. It's been a grind these last 3 months, but this organization, Stan, Andrew, Brandon, Doc, my teammates, my family, it's been a lot, and this is it right here. Not this, that one, that one. That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Freddie, you were in. Yeah, there you go. How does she feel?
Oh, she feels good. Every spring training, this is our goal, and for it to come true with this group of guys, I couldn't ask for a better year. Holy cow.
Woo! Freddie, you were on a heater, man. You tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs in this series. Every time you stepped to the plate, we felt like you were going to do something big, and you did. What was it like to be in that zone?
Yeah, 12 RBIs. That means there's a lot of my teammates on base. Heck of a job by everyone in this series. I'm glad I was able to get hot at the right time.
All right, tonight, tell us how you did it. You're down 5-0 after Mookie Betts beats that single out in the infield, right? You come up. Tell me what you're thinking there.
Yeah, so I think we were all saying it the first 3 innings. Let's just get one. Just chip away. We can do this. There's a couple mistakes that happen, and when you got to capitalize. They gave us some extra outs, and we were able to do that. Mookie putting in play, hustling down the line, getting the hit. Teo, big 2-run double, tied the game. I think we got to give Doc his flowers. Inning in a third, and he covered that game with our bullpen. Our bullpen did an incredible job. This is awesome. This is awesome.
Freddie Freeman, MVP, World Series champion, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, your world champion, Los Angeles Dodgers, everyone. Let's hear it for him. Joe, let's go back upstairs to you, bud.
All right, Kevin, and he laid the groundwork for that MVP. He might have won it right here. The first walk-off grand slam in World Series history. Who knows if he doesn't get that hit where this series goes?
We've seen a lot of playoffs. We've done a lot of playoffs. This back and forth and what Freddie did, I really can't comprehend, having been as hurt as he was, to make the adjustments he did, to come up clutch like he did. This has been a great postseason, and the Dodgers deserve everything they get.
And it's a team that for the second half of the regular season, all the injuries they were dealing with, there was doubt going into the postseason. I think even in that division series, most people thought the Padres were going to win that series. Looked like they would. They stave off elimination, and a couple weeks later, they're champs.
Well, nobody knows what it's like to have the most pressure in the world on you. They had the most pressure in the world on them. That's step one of a few. When you sign Ohtani, you're looking at multiple. They got one on his first year of his contract.
Yeah, they did it with 3 MVPs at the top of the order, but so many other role guys around them, an entire pitching staff. And then fitting, I think, that as you're talking about that it's more than the MVPs, more than the superstars. Walker Buehler back 2 days after he starts to finish it off.
It's incredible. And it's hard to believe they're going to be better next year. They won the championship this year. They're going to be better next year. So the league is going to have to come after them.
It's been fun, bud.
Enjoyed it.
Our third one together, and hopefully many more. So thanks so much for joining us for it as the Dodgers take down the Yankees. This highly anticipated World Series ends in 5 as the Dodgers come back here and win it in the Bronx. Freddie Freeman's the MVP. That's the least surprising thing. If you'd watch this series, the Dodgers win it in 5 games. You got plenty more coverage coming on the other side of this break.
There he is, the MVP, Freddie Freeman. Could not be better in this World Series. 12 RBIs, ties a record. He did it in 5 games. He had a humongous hit here tonight. The Dodgers came back from 5-0 down, and you know what? All that talk of 2020, and they won it in a COVID-shortened season. Kiss it goodbye. The Dodgers are world champs, and they were the best team in the regular season and the best team in the playoffs, and they win it all for the 8th time in their history, and the celebration is on. What an unbelievable Game 5 comeback, down 5-0. They look lifeless, but they find a way to get it done, and your Los Angeles Dodgers are back on top. Good to see you again here with Derek Jeter, David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. And, we all thought at one point, like, all right, well, pack our bags, going back to L.A., and we're not, are we?
Unbelievable. I mean, I was making reservations in L.A. for dinner and everything else. It was unbelievable. To think, here's Big Freddie. Here's Big Freddie.
There he is.
There's Big Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman, the MVP. I know. I gave you a hug. It's all good. How are you? Freddie Freeman sitting down to join us. Well, I just had the pleasure of talking to Freddie. So why don't you guys have a chance to talk to our MVP here? Family is back.
Oh, man. Well, first of all, what's unbelievable is we had no idea of your status. You had a bum ankle. Yeah. Sometimes you played, then you would take a day off. We were up here wondering what was happening, and all of a sudden, in the World Series, you turn into Big Papi. How'd you do it?
I'm telling you, those days off in between, like I've said, were huge. I felt like in the NLDS and the NLCS, there's a fence, and I was always on the other side of it, trying to get the pain and my ankle swelling on that all down, and I could never just get in front of it. And those few days helped me get on this side of the fence and got me in a great spot where I could work on my swing in those few days, and I found a cue, and it worked.
Freddie, congratulations,
Thank you.
man. I mean, you have been amazing for the ball club.
Thank you.
And you know how much I really love watching you play. But I want you to explain to people at home, because I've been trying to, but I never get quite there. I want you to try to explain people what it's been on the zone, because every time you step at the plate, bro, it was like something happened before it happened.
Yeah. I wish I could explain the zone. I really do. But you just get into one of those zones where everything seems to slow down just enough, You're swinging at the right pitches. You're taking the balls. Just like before I got the hit, you foul off the pitches that you need to foul off. That's the big thing, is it's buying another pitch. And that changeup I fouled off before I got the hit, that's what it was about. That sometimes is the zone, is to just get another pitch. You foul off the pitcher's pitch. And I was able to take them, foul off pitches, and hit the mistakes this series.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to give you just a little bit of advice. Going into next season, sprain your ankle right before opening day, and then we'll see how the whole season
Derek,
plays out.
It's been a lot to get through. Get ready for these games.
But answer this question.
Do it healthy.
Answer this question for me. The Los Angeles Dodgers over the last few years always very, very talented. Talk to me about the toughness of this team, because that's why you won. You get to this point in the postseason, everyone's talented.
Yeah. I mean, from day one, you could just tell this group was close. Credit to Andrew and Mark Walter and Brandon Gomes, everyone for bringing in the right pieces, because it's a puzzle and you got to put the right ones in. And they did a great job, and we seem to hit every speed bump along the way this course of this year, and we just kept riding right over that speed bump. And I mean, we had the best record in all of baseball in the regular season, and we just carried it right through in this postseason.
Freddie, we're going to let you go enjoy it with your family, but before we do, just want to show you and show the fans at home, you got a chance to hug your dad, and we've talked about it on this show, that bond. What did this moment mean to you?
Everything. Like I said, I'm sure you guys have seen, I'm not sitting here without him. This is his moment. All those batting practice, his arm, see, you can hardly get his right arm up. He has no cartilage left. But it's special, and to be able to share it with him in this setting means everything. It does. It really does.
Congratulations,
Thank you, Derek.
Congrats,
Thank you, David.
Unbelievable.
Freddie, go celebrate, my man.
Well
Freddie
deserved,
Freeman, the MVP, two-time World Series champ, and he's going to go enjoy this one as well. He should. Just awesome and good for Freddie. Unreal. 12 RBIs, of course, the first ever walk-off grand slam in Game 1, and did everything you could possibly imagine for these Dodgers on the way to the title. Oh, man, look at that. That's what it's all about. For Freddie, go and celebrate that with his crew and with his teammates, and what a night. What a night. We thought we were going back to LA for Game 6, but they said not so fast. They come back from 5-0 down. They find a way in the end, and they are world champs forever. Dodgers take down the Yankees in 5 games, and a kiss for the efforts for Mookie Betts. And now the champagne getting ready in the clubhouse. A lot of Dodger fans here in Yankee Stadium letting their team hear it. And the celebration about to commence here from the Bronx, and we'll be back with it. It's time to celebrate for the Dodgers and their fans. And Shohei Ohtani and Teoscar Hernandez, who win their first World Series, and Mookie Betts has a few of them now. So does Freddie Freeman. He's got 2. And it is party time here in New York for LA as they win their first World Series since 2020, their first full season World Series since 1988. And we talked about it. We thought this was going back for Game 6. The Yankees got off to a red-hot start. They looked great. Judge with a home run. Chisholm with a home run. It was 3-0 in the first inning. Cole was rocking and rolling. And then came the 5th inning, Derek, which was one of the ugliest innings you'll see in baseball playoff history, where the Yanks just melted down.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever quite seen an inning like this, especially in a World Series or postseason game. Look, the Yankees made some mistakes. You can't make mistakes against a team like the Los Angeles Dodgers. That particular inning, you gave them 6 outs.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, you do have to give it to Garrett Cole. He went out there, he pitched well, he dominated. He was basically out of that inning, and then he didn't cover first base. And then he ended up coming back out. So you give it to him. I think the fans gave him a nice ovation when they came out. They appreciated that he went out there and he battled. But for the Yankees, you just cannot make that many mistakes.
Yeah, Derek, Cole was great, but that's not the story. I mean, this is one of the greatest meltdowns that I've ever seen in 40 years. And it's unfortunate because the Dodgers are the better team, and they probably would have won the championship, but they don't get to celebrate on your home field. They get to celebrate in LA in Game 6. But Kevin, this is who they've been all year. They've been very inconsistent, and that's why from a manager and a front office point of view, when you see problems, you have to nip them in the bud. They've been sloppy all year. They were sloppy against Kansas City, sloppy against Cleveland, but you can't get away with it when you have a much superior team in the LA Dodgers. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, you can ask for no more than what Garrett Cole did. But those 3 errors in that inning are not acceptable. And like you say, especially playing against a great team like the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yep, and they took advantage of it. Freeman, of course, with another big hit. Teoscar Hernandez with a big hit. It was 5-5 before you blinked. And the Dodgers went on to win the World Series. And plenty more to do. The champagne celebration coming on up. Stay tuned for your late local news on Fox. And meanwhile, for continuing post-game coverage of the World Series and the Dodgers celebration. Dodgers players live on set. Champagne corks popping in the clubhouse. We'll have it all on FS1 right now. So turn it on over there. We will see you there in a moment. Dodgers have won the World Series.